Sounds are everywhere, made by people, animals, the environment. So how are we able to hear sounds the way we do? Hi, Kim.
Hey, Esther. Here at the Science Museum in Minnesota, we have an exhibit called Waves on a String. When we hear a note, we hear its frequency. And we are actually going to be able to see the frequency as well. It has to do with how short or long the wavelengths are.
Awesome. So here's the lower note.
Did you notice what those lines were doing?
Yeah, they were pretty wide and tall.
Yeah, that's because when you have a lower pitched note, it has a low frequency, and that means that those wavelengths are longer and they don't repeat as often.
Okay. So I'll try a higher note now.
Did you see the difference this time?
Yeah, definitely. A lot smaller and a lot closer together.
That's because that note had a higher frequency. That means that those wavelengths were shorter and they repeated a lot more.
Gotcha. That's awesome. Well, I was wondering if we could try this on my cello.
That'd be great. That note had a really low pitch. What were you doing to make that happen?
So I was actually stopping the string. So I was pressing my finger down, and I'm on the lowest string, which is the C string, and I'm playing close to the scroll, which makes that low pitch.
Can you show us a note with a high pitch? How did you do that?
So if you notice now, instead of being on the lowest string and close to the scroll, I was on the highest string and closer to the bridge, which is this wooden piece right here.
So that made it have a higher frequency, so the note we heard had a higher pitch?
Yep. So when you're actually listening to music, you're really just hearing a bunch of sounds coming together to make that music.
Thank you.
The science of sound, it's a fact.